because how many African women you know eating whole food plant-based? Queens, it's Danny here. Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to talk about how to gain weight on a whole food plant-based diet, because how many African women you know eating whole food plant-based? So before we get into this video, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Let's start a conversation. Remember, let's be classy and let's just help each other out. Let's just talk about it in the comments, and also share this video for your friends, and let's just build this queen community, okay? Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna say is to work out and lift heavy, but also eating a lot. So we need to eat, and we need to lift heavy while we are working out, because in order to gain lean weight, we need to make sure that we're building our muscle, but we also need to make sure that we're eating a lot to feed those muscles. But what we're trying to do here is gain lean muscle. So we have to make sure that we're eating well, but we're also lifting heavy, so that the calories that we take in are going towards those muscles to build them, and we have to make sure the calories that we're taking in are going to feed our muscles and not just going to be stored as fat. So that's very, very important. We have to be eating all the time, okay? But we also have to be making sure that we're working out right in order to cater that weight to the right places. You know what I'm saying? So what I've done here is I've just listed a couple of breakfast, lunch, and dinner ideas that I've come across that works really well for me, that works in a whole food plant-based diet. So the first thing is breakfast, right? So what I have here is oatmeal first and foremost. So everybody loves oatmeal, but for me, I just can't eat it all wet, and I just don't like the taste. So what I do is make oatmeal cookies. So I'll have banana, I just get bananas now so they ripen, and I'll smash them and I'll put oatmeal in there, and I'll put a sweetener. I usually use dates, or I will use maple syrup, or I've just been using chocolate chip cookies, and I'll just put those in there and bake them, and then put it in the freezer, and that way I'll have them. It's really quick for me. It's just one time preparing, and then whenever I'm ready to eat them, I just take them out the freezer, toast them, and then I'm good to go. Now I just have with some almond milk or some soy milk in the morning, and it's a quick breakfast, but it's still very filled with calories. Okay, so the next thing is cereal, and I'll usually get it's a cereal that's really high in protein. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll probably insert it here. You can get it at Walmart, but it just has almonds in it, and it has oats in it. It's really, really good. They have different flavors, like cinnamon and all kinds of flavors. I think it's called Go Lean. And I always have that with some almond milk or some soy milk, depending on how much protein I want to intake that day. And yeah, so that's be another breakfast idea. Or I'll just have an avocado sandwich. Avocados are so good for you. Have fat in them, but it's good fats that you actually need. So that's great for gaining weight. So avocados are just a great way. I just have that in the morning too, with some bread. Spread it on some bread and keep it going. And then for lunch, I like to have salad, or I like to have salad or sandwiches or something really quick like that. So what I usually do is make kale salad. I'll get kale, cut it up, wash it obviously, and I'll put some avocado in there and mash it together to kind of soften the kale. And I'll put that in the fridge and then just take it and have it with bread. It sounds weird, but it's actually really good because the avocado sweetens the kale, and I love it. Another thing is I have just sandwiches. Just make yourself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Is always good and quick. But you can have a falafel. Falafels are so good. You can make them beforehand too. You just grind chickpeas, and you put some greens in there, and then you just fry them, and they're really, really good. Again, I can do tutorials on any of these that you want to do. I can definitely do a tutorial to show you guys how I do it personally, but I just do that, store it in the freezer. Whenever I'm ready to eat it, just heat it up or fry it, and then put it in a wrap and eat it. It's very, very delicious. Or I have black beans on here with rice, very quick also, and high in protein too. So that's just quick lunch ideas. And then for dinner, I have pasta, soups, potatoes, plantains. This is all your really like heavy and starchy meals, I have it at dinner, because I think it's important to have your heavier meals after your workout or before you're about to go to sleep, because then you know that your body's actually going to use that and you're going to actually keep it. So the thing with gaining weight is you want to make sure that you're eating a lot, but also making sure that you're not burning all the weight that you're eating. So I like to have my heavier meals at night, because I know that I'm going to be sleeping in it and my body's going to just be using as much as it wants and then leaving the rest for my body, like, you know. So I'm actually going to be gaining that weight, but also making sure that I'm not just eating fatty foods, so I'm just not like getting fat and things. That's all contributing to the lean bulk. So those are about breakfast, lunch ideas that I had and dinner ideas that I had. And also for my workout plan, I work out 5 times a week. So I'll do 3 lower body days and 2 upper body days. I'm actually on a fitness plan. If you guys want to know more about that, I can talk about it in another video. But I make sure that I'm lifting very heavy and just challenging my muscles to do more every time, because that's how we're going to grow those muscles, and that's how we're going to get that lean bulk, if we're making sure that we're training our muscles to do more every time. It's very important. So I hope you guys like this video. These are just very basic things on how to gain weight on a whole food plant-based diet. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. I can do a workout video to show you bulking and how to really like challenge yourself to lift heavier every time you go to the gym. And I can also do tutorials on certain foods that I've mentioned in here that you guys want to know how to do. But thank you so much for watching this video. I'm very excited to grow with you guys and get to know all of you. Please follow me on my social media down below. But please make sure you like this video, and also comment down below for anything that you like, whatever you want to see me do in the future. And please subscribe and be a queen with me. Keep slaying, queens. See you next time.